Hey guys, welcome back to Math from My Desk, and in today's video we'll be solving this interesting problem right here. So what we have is the square root of x multiplied by the square root of x inside it multiplied by inside that the square root of x is equal to 128, and what we are doing here is solving for x. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and square both sides. So when I do that, this big square root right here is going to cancel out with the squared. So what you have is x times the square root of x times the square root of x is equal to 128 squared. So this is what we have. And then the second step is I'm going to take this and square it a second time. So when I do that, you have this x, it's going to be x squared. And then for the second part, the square root is going to cancel out. So you have times x times the square root of x is equal to 128 squared. So we end up multiplying the exponents together, 2 times 2. And what you have is 128 to the power of 4. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to simplify the left hand of the left side of the expression. X squared times x is just x cubed. So we have x cubed times the square root of x is equal to 128 to the power of 4. I'm sorry here, my iPad is doing some stuff anyways. So what we're going to do now is, for the third time, we're going to go ahead and square this again. So when we square, what you have is, for the exponents, you're going to multiply 3 by 2. So you have x to the power of 6. Multiplied by the square root of x squared is simply x. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get rid of the red stuff, but anyways, that's okay. And then what you have is this is equal to 128 to the power of 4 squared. So that's 128 to the power of 8. Right now, on the left-hand side, we can simplify. X to the 6 times x is simply x to the 7. So you have x to the 7 is equal to 128 to the power of 8. And now the trick is you have to recognize that 128, it must equal to 2 to the power of something. Now that power is 2 to the 7, so we go ahead and place that in instead of 128, and you end up with x to the 7 is equal to 2 to the 7 to the power of 8. 2 to the 7 to the power of 8, that's the same thing as 2 to the power of 7 times 8, which is the same thing as 2 to the 8 to the power of 7. So we're going to write this instead of 2 to the 7 to the power of 8. You have x to the 7 is equal to 2 to the 8 to the power of 7. And so the powers cancel out, and you end up with x is equal to 2 to the 8. 2 to the 8 is 256, so you have x is equal to 256. And this right here is how you solve this problem. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon for another video.